Welcome to OIS GOLD, the first ever AI solution in the world that replicates the precise human jewelry retouching. In this video, I want to show you something unique and quite rare, but you will see how our algorithm works and what it's capable of. And actually, I want to show you a glass ring, a ring made of glass with quite a difficult shape for AI to work with. And you will see how detail-oriented our algorithm is, and OIS.gold solution can actually help you with literally any shape. So let's not waste a minute and go straight to the photo. And here we have that nice red porcupine ring. Let's look at it closely. So what do we have? We have these cones and extruded glass. I believe it's a glass, maybe it's a rubber, but I believe that it's glass. So what do we have here? We have some bubbles, we have some reflections, but the problem with that ring is, well, look at it. It kind of looks dirty and not that polished and not that perfect for the beautiful magazine look. So like this part, I don't like this one. Basically, you'll have to redraw this one, and especially the sides. We have some like not nice actually bubbles here all around the rings, some dust here, and look, like we get some dirty, a lot of dirty pixels. So it all needs a lot of cleaning at first. So let's actually select which parts we don't really like. So that was the first part. I don't like this dust, that part. Oh, look at this. Wow, we got a lot of stains. Let's see what we will get after OIS GOLD processes the photo. Actually, that part looks nice, but let's see how it will get changed. Oh, and this one, I don't like this one. Look how dirty it is here. Well, maybe this part as well. Basically, pretty much the whole surface of the ring. So if we'll look at the ring right now, yeah, we see all the dirty, dusty, not perfectly looking spots. Assume how much time you would have spent on retouching this ring if you were to retouch manually from the start, from scratch, and before you get to see the results from OIS.gold. Just write in the comments below how much time would have taken you to smoothen the surface, make it look so polished and clean. And let's see, in a twinkling of an eye, 3, 2, 1, boom. Look at this. Wow, that looks really nice. Again, before and after. Before, after. Especially like focus on this part, like in the middle. Look, before with zoom in, after. Look how beautiful it looks like. The whole shape. It was kind of dusty overall, and now it looks, wow, looks just fresh. So fresh. So let's zoom in into our parts that we have highlighted. So what's happening here? We have that very nasty cone, and boom, wow. Whoa, look at this. All the dust, even that darkish outline has disappeared, and it has become real with that red hue gradient. Look at this, it's pixel perfect. Look at this. That was before, and that's after. It's just in 30 seconds, and it's not just one spot. So what else do we have? This part. It kind of looks messy. And let's see, and actually this part as well. And what we got? Boom! Look at this. Bro, just look at this. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'll remove the selection. Look at this, how gorgeous these lines have become. It was like that. Now it looks like it's nothing special, although the photo was really good. And now, whoa, just whoa. And again, wow. And look at this part actually. Let me redo our selection. Yeah, look at this part. It's just pixel perfect. You have nothing to do to this part, actually. Well, the reflection got a little bit distorted. So we can easily smoothen it out. It's not a big deal. But look how it looked before, like very old, whatever, nasty rubber. And now we see it as like a really nice, perfect glass. Isn't that amazing? Let's look at that part. So it looked like this before. I believe it's a bubble or whatever. I don't think it's a dust somewhere inside. And we get a lot of stuff removed, but we still have this significant detail left because it's kind of like it is part of the ring. But we can easily now, and look at this part actually as well, how drastically it got changed now looks so good. That's before and that's after. Actually, we get some like random dust added to the surface, I believe, because there was like random bubbles and everything. But think about it, how much time will it take you to clean this surface and this surface? It's like a huge difference. And actually, we can easily use the filling brush tool and just remove that. That's it. We can also clean this part and clean this part really fast. Okay. Like this, like this. Oh, like, oops, the big. Like this. Done. Clean. It's clean. It's done. It took me, whatever, it took me more time to figure out the size of the brush than just like removing the dust. So it's like 10 seconds. So we had this spot. Look at this, lot of stains. Actually looks like mold. If we zoom it in and assume there was like an old object, whatever item, and boom, look at this. Again, 1, 2, 3 seconds. Clean, perfect, freaking perfect. Isn't that amazing? Just like, look, and other parts. That part, which also looks very dirty. Now it's pixel perfect. Look at this. Just look at all these spots. I'll remove the selection. Just nobody's gonna be like zooming in, but like by that extent. But look, it looked like that before. And look how gorgeous it looks like now. How all the reflections get smoother, not that sharp. And like the shape is perfectly done. Perfectly done. Wow. Oh, I remember that part. So it looked pretty good already. That one. And let's see how it got refined. Whoa. That's a big deal. Look at this. Especially that part, the gradient. We get some dirty pixels here. And now we don't have them. Just a little bit here. Using the brush would do the thing. But actually, nobody sees it at all. Wow. Just look the ring overall, like a whole look. That was before. Just look around like 360, yeah, right, up and down, left, right. And now. And remember that spot in the bottom. That one. It's like some cracks, dust, like very dirty here. And look at this, just like I can even zoom in like this, the spider web, whatever. Boom! Look at this. How gorgeous the reflection has become. Look, that was before, right? And after. I get some extra shadows added here, the gradients. This one gets smoothened. Oh, and that part as well. Actually, let me see what happened with this reflection. Wow, it turned into that smooth reflection till this part. Actually, it is. I didn't notice that. Yeah, that's the whole reflection. Look, actually, the shadow. Wow, how beautiful this ring is. So now, just write in the comments how much time you would have saved with OIS GOLD and retouching this ring, because obviously I believe you would have saved like 90% of the time. Depends on the task, the quality of the photo that you need to get in the end. But like my gut feeling is telling me that you would have saved at least 80% of your retouching time. So you could have spent like 45 to maybe 1 hour in this ring. What's left to do is like 15 minutes. That's it. Instead of 1 hour, just 15, maybe 10 minutes. Depends on how fast you work in Photoshop. Just look at this, how gorgeous it looks like. Again, before, yeah, and after. Before and after, before and after. It's amazing. So you've just witnessed how OIS GOLD algorithm deals with complex, smooth, complex surfaces with that whatever porcupine ring. And you can see how pixel perfect the surface becomes just in a twinkling of an eye, in freaking 30 seconds only. You won't even manage to drink your whole cup of coffee before this ring will be retouched. Isn't that insane? We live in 2025 and it's only the start of OIS GOLD, and we're still working on the algorithm to do a way more precise work. So it actually thinks like a human brain. But actually, it already thinks like a human brain, and that's insane. So, if you are a professional retoucher or a company that produces jewelry or sells jewelry, and you have like at least 100 of photos, like 50, 100 photos every day to retouch, feel free to reach out to us. We will give you a special offer that no one will be ever able to beat in the world, and you will be so happy from what you will be getting, and especially the results, the time, the delivery, and obviously the revenue per time frame. And if you are a professional retouch specialist or photographer or just an enthusiast, and you have some like very difficult, nasty, just like bad quality or whatever, or like two like big resolution photos, like 25,000 pixels by whatever, 20,000 pixels, feel free to send these photos to us. And we will choose the worst photos out of the worst. And I'm not talking about the bad quality. I'm also talking about maybe it's a really, really detailed photo made with the latest, the best top gear in the world. And it's like whatever, 100,000 pixels on each side. And it's just a torture to freaking remove all that small details, because the photo has to be printed like, I don't know, on the whole like huge building, like 9-story building. Feel free to send us this file. We will process it in a couple of minutes and we will share the results with you for free. So there will be no need for you to start working from scratch in this nasty photo. You will start working with our solution and the result of OIS GOLD. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and now you know better how OIS GOLD works and how you can utilize this thing for maybe some difficult parts of the jewelry or just the whole jewelry pieces, and save a ton of time of your precious time, just doing whatever you want to do instead of just doing manual work. So I wish you a really good day and see you in the next videos.